Okay, so we are going to still continue to exploring some more methods with respect to our Java collection frameworks, and also we are going to use some Stream API functions, right?
Right.
So last class we have n- uh, we understand how we can create the collections, right?
Right.
Collections of
Right.
object. Like say I say we have a use the like method like list of factory method, right?
Yeah.
List of, right? And list of you can pass any number of elements, maybe one element, two element, three element, four element, any number of element, right? So here let's say I'm going to string like 1 comma 2, okay, 2 or 3 4 5. This is the one way, right? Yesterday we discussed the multiple way we can create list, right? So and the last we discussed like you can implementation class is the new array list, right?
Correct.
Right.
Array list. Here you can create the list. Okay, say new like, array list of. Here you can specify it. Here you are going to storing collections of a string, float, double. Which types of collections you are going to create, right? So here say collection. Okay, collections of means I want to string. This array list are going to store only the as a collections of your string. So here you can add any number of strings, right? Here dot add. Here you can add
Collection.
it. Yeah, add one or two, three, four, any number of things you can add. Three, four, five. Okay, so this is the way you can just specify ki I am going to create the array list as a data structures to storing the uh, string value. So this is the string value. Where you specify ki this is the string, here you can specify the your data type, which types of value you are going to store. If here is string, then here you cannot put like in collection dot add any number system, because
Right.
here compiler is not happy because you are saying declaration time. Here in the declaration you mention "Okay, I'm going to create the collections that hold multiple value, but only string, not any other object. Any other object you cannot allow, right?
Acha.
Right.
Acha. True. Yeah.
Till it started discuss, right?
Right.
And for getting all value, one value, started discuss ki how can get one value, get two value, or all value, right? Started all these details we discuss, right?
Oh, I
So
see. Okay.
let us print just collections. So this
Collection.
by default this collections object whenever printing, they printing all the value by default, right?
Acha.
By
Acha.
default they are print all the things. Like in the case of array data structures, manually you have to write the loop. Yeah, uh, arrays dot to string, right? Here you don't return anything, but just write the your collection object name and it will display all the added element.
Acha. Oh,
And
just so we have to add all the element like this way, right?
mm, yes,
Just like we
yeah,
have to just like mention that.
add operation,
Okay. Yeah.
add method, right?
Yeah.
And
Add method.
right, and if you want to decide, okay, I want to add more element, you can add also dot add any number of element you can add like a 6, right? And after that again if you check, it will added one more element,
Acha.
right?
Acha.
And if sometime you want to I want to just replace this yeah, change modify value, here you want to add new element. If you want to remove, you can remove. I want to replace, here say let's click collection dot one, I want to change the value. So here say add which position value you want to change. You want to change the 0 position, 1 position, 2 position, 3 position. Let's say I want to change the third position value, right? So here you can
That
say,
one. Yes, yes, yes. You are
so
right.
because here which value you want to change, right? Each you want to
Right,
the
right.
0 position value change, 1
Uh,
position, 2 position, 3 position, 4th position. You have to give the index, right? So here let's say I'm going to
exactly.
change the index at the
Fourth
3 position.
or yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
third position.
okay. Third
Third
position.
position I am going to change like a FOUR4 capital. Okay.
Acha, acha, acha. Acha.
So here initially 0, 1, 2, and
Uh-huh.
3. Third position have a
Three.
4 value,
Third
right?
position. Right.
Now
Third
I
position.
am going to the change. No, this is not the value. This is should be value, right?
Right.
And if you again print, you get the changed value.
Yeah.
So notice here that the third position value now it's the change, right?
Right. Right.
So initially we created the collections of your only 5 element, right? This is a 5 element. And
Mm-hmm.
later decided no, I want to add one more element. So you can later part you can add one more element here, right?
Right.
And the later part you decide no, I want to change some value. So here I want to change any specific value. So for all these, like creating element or adding new element or replacing anyone, we have to use the just only one operation, add.
So, Ajay bhai,
Hmm,
so when we put index 3
hmm,
and put a capital 4,
hmm.
it's not replacing, it's adding.
Not replacing. Third position value are replace.
Oh,
On original look the original value of the before that 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 have a 4 is small letter value, right?
right,
Now I replace with the capital letter value, right?
right.
So we are
But
just new value, whatever value you change, new value you can say.
but
New,
next to it, I see 4, next to 4, next to capital 4.
okay. Okay, let me, yes. Yes, add the, okay. Add means they are going to add position new value, you're right.
Right, right.
Just adding the new value at the third
Okay,
position. And later,
right.
later value going to shift here, you're right. Later value, these are going to the shift here, right?
Oh, shift on the right hand side.
But you can add new value at the specific index, right?
Okay, okay, got it, got it, got it,
Here you can add new value on a specific index.
got it.
Okay, and let's check another operation. Collection dot
Yes, sir.
replace. Replace. You have to pass the replace which value you want to replace, right? So we'll discuss later part ki how we can implement the replace, right? So here add means ki always going to add the new element. Maybe by default here I say ki by default I say add. So by default always they are going to add the last. Okay, let's say I'm
Uh-huh.
2010. So by default they always going to add at a last.
You're
This
right.
10 going to the last. Okay, always going to the last. But
Mm.
whenever I want no, I don't want to add at the last. I want to add at the first. I can simply say add and let's say I want to first 0,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you have
Mm-hmm.
to put the position. Here I am on to 0 position. The 0 position I am going to add 1 and rest is going to all going to the shift one place. Shift one place. Right? And now here becoming space and now here new value added, right? It's clear. Whenever we are going to add a specific index, add that index, new value are added, right? Let's example here. Initially here at the 0 index have a 1 value, right? 1 value, right? Clear? So I am going to add the 0 new value. So this value are not going to lost. They are going to the shift one more position here. And all the values simultaneously shifting. Right? I am audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here if you run, so notice this is the new value we are added at the 0 position.
Zero position.
0 position.
Right.
I am not printing, sorry. Let's print them, right? Yeah. So these value are, so please note that whenever you are adding, number, any value. Someone notice here I added first as a 0, right? So whenever you are getting, always you are not getting the 0 at the 0, 1 is the 0 position. Anyone can anytime change value at any place, because this is the index based data structure, right? Is it clear or not here? So yesterday,
Yes. Yes.
you notice in the case of your hash set data structure, you are adding element the particular order, but the response you are not getting the same order, right? But in the
Correct.
case of ArrayList, whatever you add, by default you are getting the same order, right? But
Right.
someone going to add, like here, I am going to add element at the third position, or I am going to add element at the 0 position. So what happened? This first, this is 0% have a this value, right? So we cannot
Right.
going to lose this value. I am going to add 0% new value, and all other going to the change the position. Here going to
Right.
the right. The all the index currently are changed here, right?
Right.
So if someone here, here I am say, uh, let's key s out
Mm,
collection dot get at the 0 index value, right? So
mm.
by default, first time it will print the.
Which one? Algebra one more time, please.
Okay, I am going to say, let's key what is the uh, collection at a 0 index value. So first time you notice, and so by default at the 0 index this is a 1. So they are printing the 1. But later part, this is not always true. At the 0 always you're getting the first value, right?
Definitely,
And
definitely.
definitely here I am printing the same. Get me the 0 position value. So
Mm.
this not give 1. This give to the latest value. What are the 0 position value? Here also, data are not always in the fixed array position. Can be shifted, right? Depend upon the which how you can add a data in the system. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. So till now we have a learn add is the method which have a overloaded method. Sometime add pass the only value. That means this is always going to store at the last of your index, last element, right? But you can also say, no, I don't want to add at the last. I want to add the specific index, right? So you can
Right.
pass index maybe 0, index 3, or end index. So notice the add function have a two method. One is the one argument, one is the two argument. This is the add method is the overloaded method in the array list, right? Is it clear?
Overload.
You notice
Yeah.
the I discussed what is the overloading. The same method with the different parameter list. This is not the add
Yes.
method,
Correct.
but here the two argument, one argument and two argument. One here
Yes. Right.
integer string, here only string. So this is the overloaded method, right?
It's like a you gave a lecture for overload and override, something
Right,
like that. I
right, right.
remember. Yeah.
Mm. So all the things we already discussed now, just I am going to remind you, these are the really used in application, right? Library use
Correct.
those concepts. So till now, okay?
Yeah.
So you can create the array list. First declare the one data structures. I am going to store the collections of string, and you can use the add method to adding element. By default, add method add all element in the last, right? And
Right.
if you print the collection object, they will print the all the element. If you want to specific element, then you can use the get function. Okay, I want to get the third position value, right? So you can just here pass the third position index base. So we have a index based operation as well. You can get a specific only one value using the get operation, right? So get
Mm.
operation, get methods are used to get one object. Like here, third position data is 3, right?
Right.
Good. So this is the add operation. Similarly, uh, collections also have a dot remove operation, right?
Remove index and
Yes.
object.
Yes. So let us remove any index. Let's key this is the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's key index the 4, right?
Yeah.
and after that you just before this collection and after this collection, right?
Right.
Before remove what I, after remove what is, right? So these operations by default our Java library offers. Notice uh, this is the just mention before, right? Before, and this is the after, right? After remove, okay? Before remove. So this remove operations, you have a understand three operations, three method you can say. One is the add method, one is the get method, one is the remove method. Notice before we have a element this, and if you want to the count the number of size of this element, so this is the one operation yesterday I discussed size. Okay, size is a one method, right? You can say collection dot size. Okay, so they give us a size as well as what is the size.
Right.
Okay, so before and after you can get the size. The by default these things we have already did how to remove element from the array, right? So initially the size before removing the 9 element, right? And after removing, notice we have a 8 element, and then your array size is also reduced, right?
Correct.
And the element this was the 0 1 2 3 4 was the removed. So all these operation like add, get, remove, we have did for the array data structure, right? Now this array data structure, now we are not writing any method for removing or adding or getting. By default all these methods are provided by the Java library for us, right? Is it clear? So just we are going to using this inbuilt classes. Java is already given these classes to you. Just you tell me what you want. You want to add, you can just call add method. You want to remove, you call the remove method. You want to get, you can call the get method, right?
Correct.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
Uh, so lots of things so here one thing's aware you, this is not a guarantee in the array list whenever you create one array list and you are add first value 1, so always this is not the first value, right? This one is not the always first value, right? First value can be anything because add is the overloaded method. Notice here initially add 1 is the first position value, right? 1 1 1.
Right.
Later 0 become 1. Why? Because we have a option. We can add the 0 position new value, right?
Right.
So here also add is the by default. If you are just simple add method by default always go to the 0 position, then 1 position, 2 position, 3 position, right? But someone can use the overloaded method and change the value of the 0 position, right? This value, whatever the value existing value, are going to shift one place. Here the new value, right? Z, right? And new value are shifted here, right? So all shift one value. So this is you can say somehow the drawback of the array list, right? As of now, we have a limited size of element, right? Let us someone going to this is the array data structure, right? And by default add method are going to the add at the last, right? Here I am going to add, but someone say I am going to add at the 0 position, right? That means all the value are going to shift here, right? He shift here, shift here,
Correct.
shift here, shift here, shift here, shift here, then become a space here, then you can place, right? Already we did in the data structure. So if let's assume this is the 1000s of array element and I am going to add just one element at the first, but the shifting of the 1000 element will take a time, right? So you
Correct.
can say whenever someone going to add at the first in this array list data structure, it is the costly operation, right? But whenever someone going to add at the last, there is a best operation, because here there is no shift, already space available, we are going to just add one, right?
Right.
So this add method, this and this is the overloaded method. This method is a very costly operation, because the index which you pass, first we have to make a space here, right? Space means ki all the value we have to shift first, right? So these just should you should aware, because why I'm talking, because these things we have already did in our array data structure concept, right? Whenever I want to add middle between the middle, right? So these are the operations you can generally perform with a array. Array list means collection. Collection means just is a one big space here, and any number of string object you can store here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any number of object you can store here, right? And you want to get anyone by the index. Just pass the index and you are getting. This is the one method you can get by index. If you want to all, you can give specific. Here you want to only 3 or 4, 2 or 3, 4 value. So you can just this method, index 0, index 1, index 2, anytime you can work, right? I want to only 4 value. So you can pass here third, 2, 1, right? So you can get first 4 value only, right? Is it clear? Get method, you any value, any index value you can get, right? Now here
Yeah.
I can get only 4 value, right? 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, right? So this, if you write only this system.println and only collection, collection by default print the all the value, right? By default printing all the value for you. But if you want a specific, just use the get method. Is it clear? Now notice they are printing all the value. I don't want, just specify the index. Is it clear? Any doubt, any confusion? All things yesterday we cover, right? Just one kind of revise things today. Is it okay? I'm audible?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So till now, any question, doubt? This is the basic operations you have to explore in the collections, right?
Right.
So now, this study also say now this collections, this list have, now we already know how the lambda function work, how the stream works. The study we also discuss we can get data from the stream API as well as, right? Is it okay? Study we already did, right? Just recap the study class so that you can just familiar. These are the things generally: add method, get methods, and sometimes size method, or sometimes like a study say this collections have a one way printing the all the value, another way just say for each, right? For each the method. This method say you can give the element and just print out the all the element, right? System.out println. This study we discuss, right? The here they are printing all the value in the okay. What to say? Okay. If you whenever you pass the method scope regression, you don't need to pass here, right? Element. Study we discuss, right? The two flavor you write in the you write this way, or just let run. You write this way, or yesterday I say you can use the, so this two way you to print the all the element. Okay,
Right. Okay.
they are printing the all the element right here. Okay, or this yesterday look the yesterday class we discussed how it's more detail works, right? The okay, so whatever cover here, these are the basic things about the collections. Here what we are doing, we are creating, we are just declaring one collections and storing some value in this collection, and after that we are retrieving, we are getting those value as per our need. One value, two value, three value, all value, right? Is it clear?
Yeah.
So yesterday we can also say ki conditional base I want to get value. If you notice here, let's we have a just another example. Uh, let's say I'm using the list dot factory list of, right, and I have a, let's get a number 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 7, right? Here, okay. Now list of integer, so here. So in this integer I want to, if you by default print like this way, if you print this and pass this integer list collection, so here they print all the number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? 8,
Right. Right. Gotcha. I got it. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So this, but I want to only print the specific even number or odd number, right? Not
That's
print
good.
all the value. So
Okay.
how will do here? How I'm going to print even number, odd number, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what is the approach? So if you notice, in the case of your if in old way, if someone want to print only the odd number, how will do? Generally we say write a for loop, right? Integer I equal to 0, I less than integers dot size semicolon I plus plus. This is the, and here say ki don't print if s out only the your integers dot get, right? Here I0. So here say ki I want to print 0%, 1%, 2%, all value, right?
Definitely. Definitely.
This both code are the same. This code or this code, both code are the same, right? Here we are printing the one by one value. Here we are printing, let's key here. You can also write the whatever the number s out system dot out dot println and password whatever the number, right? So
Right.
this code, this line code started say this line code are the same thing, but here our objective not printing the all the number, right? Our objective only print the even number, right? Here they are printing by default all the number, right? 1 to 10.
Right. Yeah.
So I have to start say ki I can add here condition like if our this number, let's in the variable, right? Here integer your number, right? This is the number, and check number modulo 2 double equal to 0, right?
Right.
Double equal to 0, then only print this number, right? Else don't print, right? So if you run, this is the old way we writing the code. All the number was check only even number, then print, else don't print, right? So here we are able to print only the, notice here only printing the, here only printing the even number, right? But this will print all the even number. So how
Right.
here I can write those codes, right?
We can use stream.
Yeah, so here started say, here we are
Filter.
going to use the stream. Here say dot stream and dot for if condition, whatever the if, stream use the method filter,
Filter.
right?
Yeah.
Filter what? This, right? So here
Yeah.
say whatever the number, just check condition modulo 2,
Yeah.
then print.
Yeah.
So if you run, you get in the same output in the stream API as well as. So notice this is our 268 and the same output in the stream API 24610, right?
Right. Right. Right.
So this is the our existing way to write the code, and now you are using the stream API to write the code, right?
Right.
Let us here, right? Here maybe I want to even number, but the multiply by 2. So say let's double it, integer DOEB, double it, right? Double it karo. That means if even number then multiply by 2, let's, right? I want. And I want to print double it, right? Sometime you can write this code in our code existing, right?
Right.
I'll do here. How I'm going to double it? If I here our all the even number, but answer would be the, let's say, multiply by 10 or double, right? Whatever operation. Here you can do similarly. Similarly, here must be some operations where we can do, right? So notice here we are getting all the even number was multiplied by 2, right? But here I'm not getting it now. So how will do for this operation? Here what are you doing? Whatever the input, you are converting from input of one form to another form, right? Here n multiply by 2 and getting the new number, right? So same thing here you can do as a map operation. Map operation say whatever the number I want to number multiply by 2, right? So whatever here say number multiply by 2, and let's key here it means double it. You can also say like double it. Okay.
So filter is used for binary statement,
Yes.
Boolean.
This is like here in this is the boolean, right? True false, right? Yesterday
Yeah.
I explained what is the meaning of here, right? If you look
Yeah.
the yesterday class, how we can write this code, right?
Right.
This is take input as a predicate return the boolean value. Notice the same here we can get, right? So this way generally we are writing code Java stream API. That means we have a collections of number, and this collection first is streaming, and first say filter those numbers are a even number, then double it and then print it, right?
Now, if you want to double again on a new variable, you need to open another map.
Another map here I will do. Here I will how to do it. Think here how to do it.
So so we can open another variable int double yeah yeah
Double it
so
again.
yeah double a yeah again and instead of n we can just put double left double it yeah
Double it.
yeah
Here you can do like this way,
yeah
and you can print again. Okay.
yeah
Again multiply by 2 times. So here
that's the
similarly,
old way, that's the old way.
similarly you can say again map here. Sorry. Again map. Map say what here say one input change another input, right? So here say
Right.
whatever the input, just say n multiply by 2 again.
Okay, no, we need to put n again at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Here variable name anything, maybe variable name pencil. There is no animator. This is a local
Okay.
variable. Okay. So here
Okay.
whatever you can, whatever do here 2 times, here we say 2 time map, and you can get the same result, right?
I got it.
Right?
Yeah,
Notice the same result 2 8 14, 2 8 16 40 32, right?
got it. Yeah.
So this code is the one way to write the code, and this is the way stream write the code, right?
Right.
Okay, and double it, right? Even this is the even best way you can write this. This is the even number code, but each and every person cannot understand it even number, right? So
Right.
it would be good. You can just say write math. This code write in the method. We prefer in the method. So here say static method name like a even number is even number, right? Is
Right.
a even number. Is even only check is the number. You check your input and just return what return. It would be the boolean, right?
Boolean. Yeah.
Same. This is the logic here. Same is just return here. Return. Okay.
Yeah.
Now here you can call this function is number. Here say call my sample class is even, right? And similarly, you are what you are doing here? double it, right? So one right
Right.
method like static this return number integer itself, right? Integer and double it, right? And
Right.
this will take one input n, and whatever you're writing here, this writing here logic, control, and just write here return whatever is right.
Right.
And now you can say hi, I'm here, write the simple dot double it, the look, right? And here you can also want to some print method, right? Static,
Right.
just want to print void print it, okay? And print it, take one input n, and whatever you're doing here, just we're printing here, right?
Right.
Just cut them and write the print, right? And you can say simple dot print. So this is the code, like whatever the collections into, let's the set of numbers rename, okay? Yeah, set of numbers, right? Set of numbers, okay?
Right.
Now we have a set of numbers. I'm stream means I'm getting one by one element, and what I do filter. Filter is even number, then do double it, then print it. So this is look like we are reading the problem statement, not writing a code, right?
Right. Right.
This is the beauty of your stream programming.
Mm.
You are getting the same output. Like, but this code can any developer, QA, product manager can understand what you are doing here, right? You have a set
Oh,
of
yeah.
number, you are streaming and just filter out even number and just map means double it and then print it, right?
Oh,
So
it's very easy to understand. Yeah.
easy to understand. So
Yeah. Yeah.
stream API help us. Here there is no kind of for loop, less than, greater than, I plus plus, I minus minus, nothing here. Here we are very uncomfortable to explain why I plus plus, right?
Right. Right. Right.
Why less than? Why start zero, right?
Right.
This code only understand by the developer, right? But this
Right.
code can understand by your business analyst, understand by product manager, understand by the QA, right?
Oh, okay. Okay. Because it's like an English line.
English line.
Yeah.
And right, we have a set of numbers, just streaming, and after that filtering even number, after that doing double it, and then print it. Okay.
Right. I got it. Yeah.
So this is the beauty of your stream API. One thing's code readability is increased by the stream API. Okay. Similar thing you can also do here. Here you can say, here I can say like is even, right? Even. Still that here. Here you can say like double it. DOB double it, right?
Right.
But still code look like the same. Code cannot change, right? I am using the same is the even double it, but the structure is the same, right?
Right.
This to open curly brace, then if curly brace, then close it, right? Here
It's same. It's similar. Very
similar,
similar. Yeah.
but easy to readable code, right?
Right. Right.
And notice, if you notice, this is loop for all the number, right? Similarly, if you run this, this is also run for all the code. Notice here s out, and this is n equal to plus n. This code is run for each and every number, right? And 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you run it, right? This will run for each and every loop for all the number, right?
Right.
So notice here, notice just loop start from 1, 1 here, 1 here is a not even number, then 2, 2 even, then double it, right? When 3,
Right.
3 not even, 4 even, double it. 4, 5, not even, 6 even, double it, right? They are
Right.
doing internally each and everything, right? Similarly, you are also check this filter function is call for each. Just go and write here. they are going to call for it, and after that let's key even check, right? This is even, right? And similarly for double it. Okay, you can check these methods are similar fashion invoke, and after that we are going to the print. Let's run it. This is the code, right? And internally this is stream API is here the collections of object, right? Here is the collections of object.
That's right.
And collections of object 1 2 3 4 8 10 object, right? So here say stream method, what say stream say okay, I am getting one element and pass your filter, and if filter true then go to the map, if met then just hold for the printing. They are not going to print, right? Again,
Right.
once this done then go to again next element, again map, again filter, next element. Internally all this concept, this looping things, all the things is taken care by your stream API, right? And just you run, this is also doing the similar fashion. Notice here they can start with the first check, first one number, one is even, not even, then go to the two, yes two is even, then double it and then print, right? Then again take four, print it, right? Similarly three number, not even, four, four is even, then double it, then print, right? Similarly
Right.
in this way this pipeline is work. So this function is invoke similar fashion like your here. Nothing you can lose what you can did in your here, right? In this normal loop, right? But
That's right.
normal loop, this style of code known as a imperative style of code, right?
Imperative.
Imperative style of code. Here, as a programmer, responsibility to tell, hey compiler, first this is a collection of element, l- loop till 0 to less than or less than or equal to, we have to confusion, right? Here plus plus, and get first element and then check even, then double it, then print. If not even, just open and close curly brace, don't do anything, right? So each and everything here we have to inform compiler how to do, right?
Right.
So this is style of code known as a imperative style of coding. And this is say here number of collection of stream, hey stream, just filter the even number and double it and print it, right?
Right.
So here what I'm saying, here I'm not more interested how looping one by one element, how we are going to check. This is just say this is my statement. They are not they how to do. Just say this I want. So this imperative, this style known as a im- your functional style code, right? Yeah, declarative style code. Here just we declare this is the our set of numbers. I want even number. I don't want from where we can get value, how to pass this value, right? And after that I'm just double it, and after that I'm printing. So here just like a statement, I am just want to focus what to do, not how to do. Here in this case I'm focus just what to do, what I want, right?
Right.
What to do. Here I am focusing what to do and how to do as well as,
Oh,
right?
okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 I see.
Here our focus how you get the first element, right? You have to
Right.
loop. Here I'm not focusing, here I'm just focus what I want. Okay,
Right. Right.
here what I want to do. Yeah, what I want to do, just what why I want, right?
Right.
What I want, not how to do. Here what I want and also to how to do. What I want and also say how to do it, right? The in the imperative style code we have to write each and everything, and here whatever the possible we just postpone to the library, right?
Right.
Only minimum thing that help us to complete my business requirement, my functional requirement. So this style of code known as your declarative style code or functional style code. This is your imperative style of coding. Both have some pros and cons, but we should aware, right? Major differences here, we have to work both. What I want to do and how to do it. Here
Right.
only focusing what I want to do. Okay,
Right.
okay. Any question till now?
Yeah. So because most of the work is done by stream.
Just infrastructure issue. Business logic they not. You decide not even number logic what, right? You say
Right.
ki, what is
Right.
the double it, yeah, triple it, right? Rest infrastructure part is taken care by loop, passing one by one element, less than or equal to, plus plus. These things are taken care by library, right?
Right.
And here one major differences between here and here is that I'm going to talk about the specific thing. Stream API work on the three concept. Okay. Here notice, if I don't want to print here, then what happen? What happen here? In the case of, let's say I don't want to print here. Just if I don't want to print even number, still this loop is run till the size, right? Even you want to print or not, they are going to the check even number, right? Even you
Right.
do it not, right? Sorry. If you just I if you notice this code, if you run this, always run this loop, even someone don't want to print, right? If you run this code, always run, right? In time. So somehow let's demarcation is already have written. Let's start from here, right? So this code say ki always be executed. Whenever this code see this loop always run. Even you want to print value or don't want to print, right? Because the way you are written the loop, right?
Right. Right.
This is known as a early evaluation. Means this code is always run by the size of your element. Notice this is the top code. This is the top. This is always executed by 1 to your 10, right? Similarly here as well. But what happened? I don't want to print here, right? I don't want to print. Here I am commented the print, right? Here also I am commented the print. So what do you think? This is even a double it function call or not? Let test. Here I am commented print function. Here I also commented the print function.
Right.
And let's run it.
No output.
So here notice this loop is even run top. They are not printing or even number, but this loop is run all the number, even number call, because this function call, right?
Right.
But for here, let's say I'm so here say stream API. Stream API, right? Here your here say look at imperative style. Style. Okay. Imperative style code, right?
Hmm.
This is the this is stream API, or you can say declarative style code.
Hmm. Declarative.
Declarative style code or functional style.
Mm-hmm.
Declarative or functional. Okay. So I'm going to demarcation ki why this, if this run code, I'm just both pace I comment out the print, right? I don't want to print. I don't want this print, right?
That's right.
But here this code is always executed. Even you want to print or don't want to print, right? Notice in this stream, no output, right? But here in the imperative style, we are getting complete output.
Right, right.
That means this code always executed this. Only this is commented code not executed, right?
Right.
But here, this stream filter map is not happening anything because you don't want to print.
Oh, so they're not actually running in the background.
Not running anything. Even not call each event or event double. You are not stream do any kind of data passing.
So this is how it's
Just look the difference. This and between this line, we are not getting any output. Notice here.
yeah.
So the way this stream API design, designs here, no output between that, right? And but
Okay.
here we are getting all the output, right?
Right.
And let's
I
I
see.
comment out this, okay? Comment out this in, okay? And comment out this. So here intention ki this code is written like whenever this line execute, they are going to run the loop and calling for all the number, even number double it, even number double it, right?
Right.
Correct? But the question is that here, why it's not in the case of here code works, why this not works? Why not this call? Filter number of collection of a stream, call the filter, at least they have to call the even number, call to the map, and call to the, but the difference is here that this code is defined as a early evaluation. Means ki whenever this code always go to this loop, get the number, check the event and double it. Don't print. Right? But similarly here say this code design, if someone really want to print something, then I am going to start the streaming data and filtering and doubling. You don't want to print anything, I'm not doing anything for you.
So it checked the print first.
Yes. Is check the really want to get some output or not.
I didn't get that.
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. Let's again. So both
Yeah.
code. Here say ki this code is always executed because this is a loop you written 0 to n, get first number, even number, and double it. And here decide I don't want to print, right?
Oh, acha.
Again going to the here. Again next number, double it, don't print. Don't print. Here you're not printing. But this code is designed similar way. Okay. But here starting point not from here, starting point from here. They check you don't want to print anything. So why I am going to start streaming? I'm not going to start streaming to even and double it. I'm not going to do anything. Even they are not stream any number.
Acha.
This streaming only happen if any print statement here. So this is known as a lazy evaluation. Lazy evaluation. This is known as a early evaluation. Early. This means this code always execute. This code execute on the condition base. If something you want to output or not. If you don't want to output, why I am going to check, filter, and double it? Because finally you don't want to print anything, right? Even you don't want to collect, even you don't want to sum, right?
Right.
So here our stream API design in this way until you not expect some output. I am not going to do any kind of streaming. Streaming is only started, do activity, first check we have any kind of output operation or not. Output may be print stream or find or sum or collect. These are some operation, right? I'm
Right.
discussing. So now here I'm trying to say stream API is defined in the different operation. Here I currently have a three operation. Notice here, one is the filter, one is the map, one is the print, right? So this operations is known as a terminal operation. This is the your intermediate operation. Your intermediate operation.
Mm.
This is your terminal operation. Means actually the customer wants some output, some print, collect, right? So stream API, whenever say call stream going to check our any operation is the terminal operation or not. If any operation is a terminal, then they start streaming one by one data. If you check, you have a written intermediate operation, but no terminal operation. So I am not going to start streaming because finally you don't want to any output, right?
Right. Yeah.
So this is the way they design this stream API. They are only start working when is there any terminal operation. Terminal means actual customer want output. Terminal can be print for each, or you want to sum, or count, or collect, right?
So those code is actually not compiling. They
Not
don't even know.
these are compiled, but they are not going to execute because this stream is not start sending any data to here.
Okay. Okay.
Because stream know कि these are the two intermediate operation and last is the terminal operation. But last there is
Right.
no terminal operation currently, so I'm not going to start our stream. Just after this line, they're going to print this line.
Hmm. I see.
So this is a lazy evaluation. Look like our child. Whenever our child, if you ask, like do this work, yeah, do your homework, they are not doing. Let's see, my wife say, do your homework. Yeah, multiple times they ask, still they are not doing. Until they, I'll punish you. Yeah, dad punish you. They have any kind of a scolding. Then they start doing work, right?
Oh
Similar,
yeah, yeah.
until they are ignoring because they have option. Is someone not monitoring me, right?
Right. Right.
Similarly here, these operations like filter, map, reduce, these are the intermediate operations. These are not started until you are not associating any terminal operation. What is terminal operation? Terminal operation means actually I want output, print output, a sum output, a count output, a collect output. These are the kind of output, right?
Correct.
So till now I have, so this is the one terminal operation for each, right? So this is the for each means I want to print something. That this is our output. So this is terminal operation. If I write this line, then filter map also works. If I'm not write this, filter map not works. Notice this uncomment, then this complete stream work. So this is the major demarcation or differences between this code and this code, right? Notice whenever I uncommented this stream API, they are doing all the for you, right? So this if you line comment and you can take this as a variable pura simple because this is a statement. So you can say this is the yeah, this is the uh, double string. Double stream. You can give the name, right? Double stream. And notice, just I write one more line here. Till this line, there is no any kind of a terminal operation, right?
Right.
Okay. Here only stream and then filter, then map. Don't no terminal operation, no output printer. And once here I say ki my this is stream and dot for each. Until I'm not write this code, this is not going to execute it, right?
So you change something here.
Uh, yes.
So it's like stream and
Let's comment. I am say previously.
yeah, this
Yes. This is the previously, right?
Right.
This is the code previously. Just uncomment and okay, nahi. Here let's key I comment. Just I uncomment, right? Just for in understanding, this code always execute, right? Because this is the
Right.
early evaluation code. Always executed this loop. This loop you cannot control. You cannot say, hey loop, don't do loop, right? Here we
Oh,
have
yeah.
option. We can say, hey, don't do loop. Don't do looping. I don't want the looping because there is don't someone not interested to print the output, right?
Right.
There is no any control. But here you have a control. So if this is the one way to write code, this is the one way, right? So I'm saying I'm not going to write this any interrupt. So if you run this code, this is run code. Okay, this is the one way to write the code. I am not writing this. So this is the stream, but they're not printing any for thing anything because I'm not associating any terminal operation, right?
Right.
They're not printing anything. So I'm saying that this is the expression. You can assign this value in the variable as well as, right? So I'm going to assign uh, this code again in a variable. Here say in a variable like a double string, double it string. Okay, just I am assigning this code into the variable one, right? I can do it. Okay,
Yeah.
so what I did, just this is the code. I am just give one variable name here, and now this is the stream. This is the stream, and here say this stream have this for each function. I can call this, right? So now just I am place one more line here. In the between line, no nothing will no filter happen, no map happen until someone not call this for each method. Once I call for each, then this stream going to start and doing even number, double it, then print it. Right? So I'm saying I'm just writing this code in the this style. I'm saying I'm just taking in this in the variable, right? I can take the variable, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So how can I take this variable? You can just here say write dot var shortcut, right? And this assign the variable, right? Okay. So this is stream I'm integer, right? So I can give this statement because this lambda expression can be assigned in the variable, right? So this is the assigned variable. This variable have a terminal operation for stream class have a this method for each, right? Until I am not calling this for each, this code not doing anything
Oh, okay. Okay.
because they have a stream filter map but no terminal operation. They are not printing any output, right?
Right. Right.
But I say no, I want to print. Here, this is the stream. I am saying just for each. This is the terminal operation. Then they can say, I want to print something. Give me the value. So where from this is the stream? This stream come from here. Okay, stream. This stream call the event, double it, then the print. So after this line, they are going to execute this. So if you run this is the different. Till now, we have not understand like code. Notice here, after that, don't notice here, between that, no output, right? Here.
Right.
And after that, we are printing all the data, right? Why? Because you are associated terminal operation. This is the beauty of the Java 8 Stream API lazy evaluation. This code only evaluated until this code call terminal operation. This is the terminal operation.
Uh, 71. Is it the whole one line?
Yes, this is the whole one line. This is the whole one line. You can write in this way, this way, this way, or this way. This is the one line. But our code format. But you can write this way, one line as well. The same thing. Stream API is the one-liner code. All the Stream API code is the one line, but reading is the problem, right? Here.
Right.
So if you write this code and the dot 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 are the one-liner one things. Okay?
Oh, so you basically what you're doing, you're putting everything on a variable.
Very well. So this, I'm trying to say, this filter and map even number not
Mhm.
work until this operation for is not called.
Right. Mhm.
Terminal operation. So this is the, due to that say ki our Java 8 stream API is the lazy evaluation. By default, if you return a stream, filter, map, these codes are not going to execute. Okay, they are nothing, right? No output. Whenever
Right.
I say print it, after that they're going to easy even and double it call. Here start the terminal operation. The terminal operation is starting position, starting of stream API. If no terminal operation, stream API cannot start. This stream is not going to start. They are not going to send one data to the filter and map.
Right.
So these are two known as a your intermediate operation. Right?
Right.
So stream have a two kind of operation, intermediate operation, which are not executed until they are.
There, for each has been called.
Yes, this is the terminal operation, not just for each. Just I want to sum,
Yeah.
I want to double, I want to minimum, I want to collect. Instead of for each, another option, another option. Here we have a want to just dot collect to list. This is also terminal operation. This is also one terminal operation. I want to not print, I want to collect all the even number, right?
Right.
So, so they return the list of collection, right? Dot where list of this is the number, list of your prime even number, even number, even numbers, even even numbers. Okay, and you can just print even number. Okay, oh sorry, even numbers. Okay, so here I am trying to say that this is not only one terminal for each. This is also one terminal operation collect. Collect means I'm not going to print. I'm just collecting all in the one variable, right? So this
Mm.
is also
That's what.
uh,
Yeah, that is what. Okay, I got
yeah.
you.
Notice I'm getting not printing. Do not notice here I'm not printing any even number. I just collecting in the list. This is the list of value, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Might be lots of terminal operation. Later classes we're going to discuss lots of terminal operation, right? So not the only one. For each is one. Collect is another one. Maybe I want to sum. Here say I want to sum, right? So here say dot uh, collect size. Want to only first. I want to only first one, right? First one. Okay, and dot get. Okay, so I want only first number, right? Not all.
Right.
So only first integer give us, right? Here say ki first prime, first even. Okay, so they print the first event. So this is the also terminal operation. So here in later classes, we are going to run lots of terminal operations until this terminal operations not called. देखो, these are terminal operation. Only देखो, even number, odd number, and double it first. Whenever you call first, you notice whenever first even come, after that no beauty. Notice here this stream is not going to do all, because you say I want only first, right? First even
Right.
number. Notice they are not looping all other number. 1, 2, first digit number, double it and print. After that loop stop.
Right.
Let's here I want to first even number. Still you have to loop all the things, right? So all the things already taken care by this stream API. This stream API depend upon the nature, what you want. You want to get first only, so they are streaming only data which is the first even number. After that, they are not going to streaming any other data, right?
Right. Yeah.
So these are the some example of your terminal operation. Until we are not going to call any terminal operation on this filter map, nothing, intermediate operations are not executed any times. Look at no operation, no output, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to for each all print, then they are going to even number, double it call for all number. Here I am printing the all, right? Due to that, notice this stream even number function work for all the number. No, this is even number work for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 for all 10 number, right? But I'm saying this is not my terminal operation. This is my terminal operation. I want only the first. So this stream is not going to loop all the 10 number. They are going to until they are not find the first even number. They run and they are just stop for this is the 1, not even 2 even, double it. After that done. I'm not going to again do the loop for all the number. These collections have a lots of number, but I'm not going to do, because here say you want to only first. So why I am going to stream all the number, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the beauty of your lazy evaluation. Here say no, I don't want. I want to collect all. I want to collect all. So this stream is going to check all number for even, because you want to collecting all, right? If you notice here, this even number function are called by 10 times, because here you want to collect all, right?
Correct.
For all 10 number.
Mm-hmm.
So this is your beauty of stream API. These are designed very highly efficient way. What really you want, this code filter map is called depend upon the terminal operation. This is the terminal operation. This is the till now we have understand this is the 3 terminal operation, right?
Right.
One is the for each, one is the collect, one is the get first. Lots of other some coming classes will discuss, right? DOUB, double it. So to be double.
But every time,
Uh,
unless you print, that part will not execute.
uh, 1 minute.
Okay.
Again ask.
line number 79.
Until I'm not going to this stream, I'm not going to call terminal function. I call terminal function for each. They are going to call this filter map both operation,
Right. Right.
right? So this is the additional things by default we will get when we are writing code in a stream API. This is also a way, but here you can write something. If I am find first, we have to break or continue, right? Loop.
Right. Right.
By default, this is always run 10 times. Even you want to print or don't print, you want to first here all, right?
Yeah.
Here for things you have to write a specific code here for map and filter, right? Here once I am defined filter and map, after that I am not going to do anything. Depend upon my terminal operation, it behave. They are going to call for 1 times, yeah, 2 times, yeah, 10 times, or even don't. If you know no terminal operation, they are not going to call even one time, right?
Right.
Uh, so here till now in doubt question, we are almost done for the day.
So 81 is also printing out first.
It
First. Line number 81.
81. If I'm going to get first, I'm the first even number and just comment out. Then this value was printing here, right?
Okay, okay.
If I'm not printing here, they are not printing. What is the first even number, right? This is the first even number, right?
Okay, okay.
Depend upon what. Here, one thing notice that this stream is used only one time. What the meaning? If I cannot use two times, here notice, here I want to print all, here I am to print get first. So this is state of confusion for a stream API. Stream API is only start one times, and if completed, they cannot again reuse. What do you mean?
Okay. Yeah.
So here say ki stream start. This is the collections of number, right? Collections of number. I am say stream. Stream start one stream started, right? Like a pipe, and
Oh,
get get one number here and pass to the even number, right?
right.
And get another number here, pass to the double it, and another even number for right for here. Once they retrieve all this, that means their for each done. So this stream is closed. And again say कि double it get first. He say कि now your stream is closed. One time I process all the data. You cannot reuse this variable again. Is it clear? If I run
Yeah.
here, because stream is used only one time. Because look like a just this is the kind of your all the collections of object, right? All the
Right.
collections of object. Stream is just like one pipe. Okay, one pipe. Here we have a setup function, your filter function, right? And we have a map function, have a print function, right? Three function I have, right?
Right. Yeah.
They get one and pass here, come here, filter, then map, then print, then next element, right? Next element come, filter, map, print, right? Next element, next. Once all done, this pipe is closed.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see, I see.
And here say again first me, but this is the close because they have retrieved all the element from here. If you want to again, you have to again go the collection and start the new stream, right? So this
Oh,
is
so
the yes, this is the limitation you can say, because once stream is open and read all the data, after that you cannot use this stream variable again. This stream variable again you cannot use this variable.
so line number 81, how are you using it?
This will throw runtime error. Let's run. Just I'm going to run, right? Because
Yeah.
here you created one stream variable and here you apply the terminal operation. Terminal
Right,
operation means now it will going to complete all the work.
right, right.
Later part you cannot use them. It will throw runtime. Stream is closed somehow. Let's get the output. Notice here,
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
stream already had been operated on or closed.
Right, right.
It is not you can use it. So what is the way? What is the
You
way?
need to open
You can
another one.
we can again open this copy here and paste here again and this one variable again. Okay, new. Okay, another one,
Oh,
another.
you need to change the variable name. Okay.
Yes, just use another one and then you can use this. And after that it's work, because here you can say in this collection you can again start one more stream, then it works, right? And then it works, right? So please be this stream API, whenever call one time terminal operation, same variable cannot use more again, right? So
Okay, okay.
due to this limitation, generally we are writing code always in this format. We are
Oh, so
always preferable way to write code in this format, right? So we are not using any reference variable, right?
okay, okay. I see, I see. Yeah.
Here and here. Okay, this is the way. For each, if you want to collect, same you can copy paste and say, right, I want to, not the for each, I want to collect, right? Collect to list, right? Or you want to
Oh,
get first, say get first.
okay. So that's why it is preferable.
Yes, dot get
But the
first.
one you showed us is for example for our
Yes, for
learning.
example. Okay, so
Yeah.
here I am using one terminal function for each, another collect, another get first, right?
Right.
In
Right.
this way, I am not using any variable name. Due to that, it works. But here, if you create one variable, at that time you cannot apply two terminal operation because
Right.
one stream use only one time. Just for explanation, I am saying ki these are the intermediate operations until not work, until you not call the terminal operation. Here I am this line are not doing anything until I'm not going to call this line, right?
Right.
These two function even and double it not going to use until I'm not calling this line. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Let's do practice. This is the very Java designers implemented a stream API is as efficient as possible, right? Is it clear?
Yeah. This one is clear.
So if sometime you want to for all or collect or get, it option always create the stream new stream. Always create the because you have a collection. In this collection, you can create stream one, stream two, stream three, any stream.
Right.
Stream is the your this list your collections is actually collections where all the data are stored, right? All the data are stored. They have
Right.
a tick memory. They have a data, but stream is key one pipe associated here, right? And you are getting data one by one here, right?
Right.
Another stream associated here. Another stream associated here. So any number of stream you can associate here, right?
But we need to open separate stream for
Separate
each.
stream. Yes. One time one stream. Okay. But notice stream don't have any collection, don't have any data. Stream just getting data from your collection, right?
Right. Right.
Please you note. So your data is already stored in your array list. This is already stored in the memory. And here you can say stream just one pipeline means getting data one by one. One we receive all the data, stream close. This receive all the data, stream close. They receive all the data, stream closed. In this collection, there is a no impact, no change. Notice here in this string, no change.
Right.
Let me one example. We have a side collections of uh, collection dot stream dot for each system dot out. Just one example. I'm so key. This if you run, this will print all your string name like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, here printing. Okay, here printing all
Right.
things. And here I'm just don't I'm just say key dot map. I'm just say key all uppercase string to uppercase. Whatever the string we have, and just say string dot to uppercase. String colon to uppercase, right? I'm just let's example I convert to uppercase and before s out. This is the existing collection, right? Existing collection, and after also existing collection. Here I'm just let's collect, not collect. Okay, and I am say s out and just write in the print, right? Here. So here notice original collection, original collection. Here I am just changing the two uppercase all string. So our only stream which read data can change the value, but original collection they are not changing value. Notice here, this is the your sorry, last. This is the original collection. I am doubling all the uppercase, but your original string not change, right?
Right.
So
Okay.
here I am trying to say that this is your collections of all string. This is your collections, right? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Here I am just
Right.
open one stream, and here I am saying get one data and two uppercase. Okay, so this is the two uppercase, and just collecting in the new list, right? This is the new list. Here all data are collected in uppercase, right? But this is no
Right.
change here. Another stream can start and maybe create a two lowercase all. So only beauty, your existing collections are not modified by your Stream API. Stream API just read data and do operation, right? So here, notice I am able to change all in the uppercase, or even my change in the lowercase, right? Here, maybe two uppercase, two lowercase, right? Your collection is still the same. Collection cannot change. So this is your be aware, right? So today, just we understand stream is just a facility to read data from the collections. Now we have a ArrayList is one collections. Here
Right.
also data we have, also data we have, also data we have, and we can read all different stream. One stream and set up a function. Here we are doing function like uppercase. Another
Right.
stream, I am data in the lowercase. Okay, notice, so this data is not modified by the stream API. This is the beauty of a stream. This data is untouched. Even you can do lowercase to uppercase, right?
Oh, so original data is the same.
Same. Original data is not modified. Even we are changing the two uppercase or two lowercase, but this is still okay,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
So let's do practice of this Stream API. Stream API have lots of facility, but as of now, today just understand from they need a collections. From collection, we read data, one by one data, and perform multiple operation. Operation means like maybe filter, map, reduce, lots of operation. Like here,
Yeah.
filter means even number, odd number, double it, triple it, one per operation. Here operation. All these operations are the intermediate operations. Intermediate operations is not started by the stream until we are not getting the terminal operation.
Right.
It for the day. Any doubt, confusion?
No, it's good.
Let's explore. Okay.
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, it's
Thank
good
you.
for the day. Thank you.